Okay, guess I better start moving. We are out here making distance. We are heading towards Mexico. Might not look like it. This is the direction. I have not gone live on YouTube before, but today is the day and we are making distance towards Mexico. You know what's good? Uncringe. You need to uncringe the world. This looks to me like you're making that effort. Let's go. Sriracha noodles. Got a lot of love for sriracha, a lot of love for noodles. Truthfully, don't often put them together. Oh, you're Joey. What's going on, peeps? Right now, we are cycling and making distance towards Mexico. We have the bike. Very, very trusty bike. Whenever you do a trip like this, you end up making that connection with a piece of aluminium and rubber and metal. What's up, Liam? Guys, we out here making distance. We're pushing towards Mexico. Got a lot of love for anybody that follows the journeys. Trying to build something much bigger than just me. Look at this beautiful scenery. Very happy to bring you in here on what is beautifully tarmacked, long straight piece of road. Some kind of way leads to Mexico eventually. Might take a month, but there's no doubt we're going to make it. What are people doing on this wonderful Saturday? Oh, Liam. Big love. Big love. Liam, I hope that you have a bicycle, and if you do, send it as far as you can on it. Let's go. We are on a mission out here to spread the movement of expedition, the movement of cheap travel with a bike. You can pick up a bike off a Gumtree or Facebook Marketplace for 20 quid, $20, and it can change your life. That is exactly what happened to me. Exactly why I'm out here right now. I'm actually getting too hot, which is insane, because recently it has been snowing, but just today it started getting too hot to wear this raincoat. I am going to have to strip off a layer. In fact, that's happening right now. We are taking off a layer. That is quite a magical moment, actually, because for the past 3 days I have been so hot, and what's crazy, what is actually mental, is that I took off a layer a minute ago and I'm now taking off another. Yes, sriracha noodles. Right, we're taking off a layer. It is way too hot, which is such a pleasant surprise. Guys, we are making a film the whole way, which will be released on the channel just like the Australia trip. We've met loads of lovely people already. Connection is out there. It's only out there if you go and find it. I know it sounds cheesy, but people can't find you unless you find them. Right, let's go. I'm taking off this layer. Oh my goodness. I'm actually taking off my hat as well. Guys, what I thought was going to be a pleasant cycling live stream has just turned into me stripping clothes off because I'm too hot. Crikey. Okay, the gloves are staying on though. That wind is chilling. What are people doing on this beautiful Sunday? Oh my gosh, what is my hair doing? That is horrible. Oh, to think I showered just a few hours ago. I'm already looking like that. Oh no, I've just lost the live stream. Guys, that's bad news. I actually don't know where that's gone. You're about to witness me finding the earpiece, which is the only way I can talk to you. Where does it sound like it's coming from? Someone give me a pointer. There we go, we're going to keep on this and go like that. That's good. The only problem is where is that earpiece? Okay, well, we're a bit screwed now. If I can't find that, I can't talk to you. Guys, do you know where the earpiece is? I have another one. Hang on. Confused from where you are cycling. I am cycling from the northern border of California and we're going to Mexico. That's where we're going. Right, I've just found the other earpiece. Can you hear me again? Are we connected? Give me a sign in the chat if you can actually hear what I'm saying. I'm looking for the other earpiece right now because that has just vanished into the abyss. This live stream has not gone to plan, but that is okay because I think that's just a metaphor for life, is it not? I don't even know if you can hear me. Ah, I found it. It's here. Oh, yuck. There's gravel in the earpiece. It's wet. That is nasty. That's absolutely nasty. I'm going to try and clean it out as best as possible. But an ear infection may be on the horizon for me. Can people actually hear me? Can you get a thumbs up in the chat or something along those lines? Because right now, I'm unsure whether or not this is actually working. Is it in the snood? No, actually it was in the snow on the ground. Yes, loud and clear, lovely. All right, people. Okay, so I'm going to start making some distance on the bike, but I actually can't wear this coat today. It's too hot, which is crazy. This is the first day that it's been too hot. And you wouldn't believe it because if you look around, there is snow and ice everywhere. Where are people signing in from? Where are people listening from? Oh, check this outlet. I left this lovely little hotel just earlier today. They have given me some homemade ham and cheese pastries, plus the cinnamon buns. Australia, 4 AM. Katangled, what are you doing awake at 4 AM? What are you doing awake at 4 AM? Frankfurt in the house. Ah, Guadalajara. Forgive me if I pronounced that wrong. Mexico. Rather embarrassingly, Essex, England. As an English person, I can verify that is embarrassing. Right, let's see here, what are we doing? Guys, I'm currently taking off some layers because it's too hot out here in the snow, which I almost can't believe it myself. But that is what is going on. Bergen, Norway, what is good? It's so bloody hot and stuffy here. Just turned on the aircon. There's no need for aircon out here. Look at this. Okay guys, this is the bike. Look at this stunning piece of machinery. As you know, being someone that is on the bike for so long, it's hard for me not to have a fascination with bicycles. All right, let's go. Quick check, make sure I haven't left anything. All of the gear is critical. We are traveling lightweight. First 3 pedals. Come on. Philly in the house. You know, on the way over here, on the first trip, where everything of mine got stolen. If you don't know about that, there will be a video being released about that. On that trip out here, I did stop off at Philly, and I got a world-renowned Philly cheesesteak, which I thought would be a steak. Turns out it's more of a sandwich. Could not have seen that coming even if I'd wanted to. But nonetheless, it was delicious. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me just say right now, that name is possibly one of the best YouTube names I've ever seen. I don't know your channel, but just from the name, I want to go and look at it, because we are out here doing it right now. I am cycling to Mexico from the northern California border. So, what that means is we have 1,000 miles in our way. Oh, pardon me if I'm out of breath. It is getting a bit warm again. Oh people, this scenery is so wonderful. I need to stop in a second and show you. But yes, we are travelling from the northern border of California all the way to the southern border. It is a rather long trip. Oh, controversial opinions in the chat. Roast pork is the better Philly cheese sandwich, or Philly sandwich. Insider knowledge coming from Catman there, which I can only assume is Batman's better half. Catman, I do have a question for you. Are you related to Batman? Or is it just a name you've chosen? You've got to come to Ireland and try a chicken fillet roll. That does sound fantastic. Oh guys, I realise there's only a few more hours until we're at our destination. However, let me bring you in on this stunning view. Who would have thought that California would look like that? Snow everywhere. I had no idea, but it does make sense, to be honest, because California does span across the whole of the western side. I mean, not the whole of it, you know, a large chunk of the western side of Australia. I can't talk, I'm out of breath. A large part of the western side of America is California, and the north is near Oregon, and Oregon connects California to Canada, I believe. Someone correct me if my geography is wrong, but it's my knowledge. But yes, this is what California looks like, and I did not expect that. I could not have predicted that California would be covered in snow, but we are in the northernmost part of California here, so it does make sense. Okay, we're going to get back on the bike. I do have a long journey today. We've got 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours on this bike today. It's mostly uphill. Don't know if you guys can see here. It might look like a straight road, but this is actually rather hilly. That is a big uphill right there in front of me. You know, last time I came to California, I ended up getting all of my things stolen in San Francisco. All of my things were stolen in San Francisco, which was just mind-blowing. So I came out here and we rented a bike, and this was in November last year, start of November. So we rented this bike and I set off towards the horizon, past Oakland. So we got on the ferry over the bay, landed in Oakland, and then progressed over the mountains. We were heading to this place called Turlock, and there was a mural being painted there by a man named Cone, and he was an artist in the mental health space. Wonderful guy. And my mission was to travel 100 miles to meet him. So I filmed this documentary, this amazing documentary, and I even had to get a hitchhike because I wasn't going to make it on time, and I was sat in the middle of the road just in absolute despair. Caught the whole thing on camera. Then this wonderful man shared his story with me, called Mark. He was in a relationship for 8 years, and they were both using drugs, both him and his partner. He gave me consent to share his story, by the way, and he was talking to me about his difficulties, how he decided to get clean and she didn't, and yeah, it was very, very painful for them both, and they ended up separating, but he was still there for her. And I wanted to share his story because all of this footage, all of Mark's story that he wanted to share with me, with the world, is lost. So it's my duty to share the absolute selflessness of Mark, who was still there for his partner despite the difficulties. And yeah, he gave me his jumper. He gave me his jumper off his back, which was crazy. I couldn't not take it. I said to him, I said, Mark, I can't take the jumper. And he said, no, you're probably cold. And I said, Mark, I'm from the UK. Of course I'm not cold. And then he gave me his jumper anyway, even though it didn't fit in my bag. So I still have his jumper in my wardrobe. I didn't take it on this trip because it is quite a large jumper. It did keep me warm. But yes, oh my goodness, people, the view just keeps getting better and better. Look, both sides right now. Are you ready for this? Look at that. There's the road. Look at that. Oh my goodness. If that doesn't want to make you get on your bike and send it to the horizon, I don't know what does. Look at that. Oh my word. No doubt there's a mountain lion out there just looking at me and thinking, God, that's dinner. You can't read Mexico from me. Very, 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 very good geography skills there, real Thai. However, right now we are in California. I might be an English fella. We're cycling from the northern border of California all the way down to Mexico. Okay, Tangled, absolutely get some rest. It's 4 AM. Why are you awake at 4 AM? You never gave me that answer, but only you know. Stay safe. Washington is between Oregon and Canada. Washington is really nice. Lots of mountains. Yeah, I've not been there, but it sounds amazing. People, we are out here right now. Is it hard to cycle and read the chat? You know what? It would be if I hadn't been cycling for so long. But because I've been cycling for far, far too long, I've actually gotten pretty good at using the bike with no hands. I know that sounds like a weird flex, but like, if you've cycled for so long, and I cycled from the UK to Singapore, you start to learn how to live on the bike. And I started cleaning my teeth on the bike. I started just doing everything on the bike. I'd eat dinner on the bike. I'd call people on the bike. You know, one of the most important bike discoveries almost that I made was these little headphones with a microphone in, without the microphone, it's so hard to keep in contact with the people you love. It's so hard. Sleep on the bike. Just there. Oh! No. I wish I could sleep on the bike. Maybe in the future, starting electronic contraption. But the thing is I don't know what it is. With these trips, there's something lovely and wonderful about not having the electric battery, because yes, it helps you go further, but it means you're tied to electricity. You have to get electric everywhere, and your body is more than capable, more than powerful enough to get all the way to where you need it to go. Oh, it's so silly. The thing I'm most worried about is mountain lions. It's so silly. I know they're out here, but I've checked the statistics. Like, so few attacks. But you know when you just look around and like it just looks like there could be a mountain lion. Oh, hang on. Right, it's getting steep here. We're not messing around. How long do I think this will take me? I think this is probably going to take around 6 weeks. It's not very far, but we're going to be stopping off in a few places along the way. Maybe I'll learn to cycle and sleep at the same